Hello everybody, it's Earthbound Gamer here for another exciting episode of Let's Play Earthbound. In the last episode, we got the Runaway 5 freed from the Chaos Theater. And for those of you who are fans of Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, this is the theater that Chaos Theater is based off of in the show. Look at that bus glitching over there. Is he gonna do it again? Yeah, that's weird. Anyway, but yeah, just that little fun fact. And now that they're free, we can now talk to them. Let's go to Threed. Our tour bus is too loud for any ghost to bother us. I don't really understand the logic of that. I mean, I don't know if you guys saw or not, but there are ghosts in the tunnel. I don't think I recorded me actually doing that. But there's a tunnel you can go to from Threed, but you can't get through it because they stop you. Hey, sidewalk, get out of my way! But you can't go through because of ghosts, but apparently your music is so loud that the ghosts don't bother you. I never said it made sense. I'm just telling you guys the logic this game uses. But it's still kind of funny, I guess. But yeah, I apologize for no uploads in the last couple days. I've just been really busy with school, and as I've said quite a few times, now that school's about to be over in the next couple days, I am going to have way more time for videos, so that's the good news. The bad news is this video is going to be kind of short because something happens in this episode that I kind of don't want to be split up. I'd kind of like for it to just be in its own, but you guys will know what I'm talking about when I get to it. But yeah, see, those are the ghosts, and if you try to walk through here just as Ness and Paula, you will, they'll just kind of stop you and make you turn around. I don't know, it's kind of dumb. But I mean, it's cool that they leave it available. But yeah, this is Threed. Not a very nice looking neighborhood. Looks like we have to say goodbye for now. This town seems pretty gloomy, but I'm sure you can light up the place with your own little brand of sunshine. That was beautiful. Hope to see you again sometime. Look for us to be singing at the Some Theater in Forsyth. Oh, Forsyth. Such an awesome town. So the first thing we want to do, I'm pretty sure there's nothing in here. There's plain old garbage. Come into the drugstore so we can buy some new weapons. Gotta get moolah first. Oh, and actually something I didn't mention, in the last episode I was actually homesick, which I didn't even realize. Maybe some of you noticed that I was. But yeah, I was homesick, so I had to call the house. But yeah, just make sure you're always checking for that because it is something that you may miss. And it can kind of just screw you pretty bad sometimes. We now have the Minor League Bat, which is a really good weapon. Hold on. Let's move some stuff around. See, now that we have another person, we can like give the bike to Paula to make some more room. I really do need to call the Escargot Express and have them pick up some of my stuff. God dang, I keep talking to the wrong person. Escargot Express so they can come pick up stuff I don't use. Minor League Bat, I will obviously carry it, and I want to equip it. It goes up by 9, which is awesome. And yeah, you can buy that for practically nothing. And then Paula, she needs the thick frying pan. It's really not necessary to buy these kinds of items for her because she really doesn't use her main attack that much. But I know some people play without equipping her with items very much at all just to save the money. But you get so much money in this game, especially if you grind a lot, that it really doesn't matter. So here's this evil looking guy who actually told us in the last time, zombies and ghosts are on the loose here. Welcome to Threed. He was the guy that told us about Paula being kidnapped. So he's a bad guy. We don't like him. So yeah, Threed is a pretty big town. They get larger and larger throughout the game. Well, not necessarily, but I mean the first like 4, they get larger and larger. Also, I'm sure you've all noticed this, but they all do have to do with, they're all numbers. Ooh, skip sandwich. They all have to do with numbers, so 1, 2, 3, Ford, or 1 at Tucson, Threed, and Forsyth, and then if you add them up together, you get Nintendo. Just thought that was kind of interesting. I mean, I'm assuming it was on purpose. I don't know how someone can make that kind of an accident. So the first thing we need to do while we're in here, and this level's kind of weird because they kind of assume you'll do certain things, even though you really don't know what you're supposed to be doing. Which is kind of like one of the bad parts. Oh, crap. What is this enemy? This is the zombie dog. Okay. I don't really recognize this character for some reason. I don't know. Oh, snap. Paula? Kick his ass. Yeah, right now our attack is... We're really under-leveled to be fighting stuff here. So I don't really recommend trying... Ooh, a bottle rocket. I don't really recommend trying to fight too many enemies right now. Because the way you... What the hell is... Oh, God. I know what that is. The way you are right now, you really don't stand much of a chance. So the first thing you want to do is go into the circus tent. And you want to talk to all these people. How can we defeat the zombies? Oh, I just don't know. Why don't we get all the zombies in this tent and then set it on fire? We may all get munched before we have a chance to do anything. I'm glad you're preparing to help us, but you're pretty young. Fuck you. No problem. The zombies are slowly advancing towards the tent. Everyone, I repeat, the zombies are on the move. Alright, so first you need to talk to all of them. Next, you need to go to the hotel, which we just saw. Where was it? I'm so bad at remembering where things are in this game. I'm sure you've already noticed that. I think it was the other way. Yeah, it was the other way. But yeah, as I said, this is just one of those levels where they kind of just assume you'll know what to do and that you will do it. You kind of just had to explore. I mean, classic Super Nintendo and Nintendo games were great because you actually had to do things for yourself and figure stuff out for yourself and learn. Whereas games nowadays kind of spoon feed a lot of stuff to you, which I know is something Ego Raptor talks a lot about in his sequelitis review of Mega Man, which is actually why that's like one of my favorite reviews of a game, because you don't hear people talk a lot about conveyance, which is basically like showing people how to do something just by like implying it, I guess. I don't know, it's such a good review, and it's something that people don't really think about or talk about in games, but I mean, conveyance is very important in modern game design. Wait, hold on. I think I did this wrong. Oh yeah, I did. Okay. So, before you go into the hotel, you actually want to go up here. After talking to the people in the tent, you want to go up this way, which, this is the one that's really weird, because why would anyone think to go this way? But whatever. You want to come this way. Like I said, try to stay out of fights, because you're pretty weak right now, compared to these enemies. What the hell? Okay. I don't know why, but the game froze and it just threw me off. Whatever cheese I just says, well, okay, get ready to fuzzy pickles. He just throws you off, and you know, as much as I love the photographer and I think he's so awesome, I don't really like, he just kind of breaks the mood a bit, which I don't know if that was their intention with him or not, but it kind of bothers me because this game actually does set up stuff pretty well, and then for them to all of a sudden be like, oh, random photographer guy, you're like, oh, okay, hint shop. Yeah, you can buy hints there. I don't really bother with that though. I mean, you could obviously take the cheap way out, and like literally cheap, because you have to pay for them. So you could just like buy the hint and then reset your game. But I mean, I don't know. I don't think people would do that. Where is this? Okay, is it over here? Because there's a graveyard area where you talk to some people. I can't remember where it is now. I apologize. I actually looked this up the other day because around... Oh, crap. You don't want to fight people, but it looks like it's going to be unavoidable. Okay. I'm pretty sure that garbage can was a monster, too, but I don't know. Yeah, zombie possessors are pretty weak, so I'm really fine with them. It's a lot of the other enemies that will give you trouble, like the zombie dogs or just the zombies. Oh yeah, level 23, just like Michael Jordan. Oh sweet, 15 and 5, that's good. Pretty good level upgrade. Is it over here? Oh god, I forgot about the flies. I was like, what the hell? Yeah, no good flies. Kind of a pain because they're so small. They're really hard to hit. I typically just recommend using a PSI attack, which I don't know why I didn't. Just take them all out at once. But I'm gonna just take the other way around because I just don't want to. Also, when fighting stuff, kind of want to assume, because Ness oftentimes can kill a lot of enemies in one hit. Paula needs 2 hits, so you want to make sure you like try and focus attacks. God dang it! How's Paula hitting so much more consistently? I guess hitting with a frying pan would be more accurate than hitting with a bat. I don't know if that's their logic or not. Because, yeah, that's like the logic with Sling. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we need to come over here, talk to these guys. He stares into your soul. He looks over. Bleh. Okay, so that's it. Gotta go do that. Oh my god, that's a lot of enemies. Oh, these jerks. Yeah, so we also have cohorts, which are the putrid moldy man. I'm just gonna use PSI rocket beta, and in case that misses, PSI fire. Okay. I didn't know that. Oh, never mind. Not really a waste. So yeah, the flies do very little damage, but the problem is, you gotta oftentimes fight 3 at a time, so their damage does add up after a while. Plus, if you keep missing them, they just do more damage. And sweet. Oh damn. Oh no, you're crying. Pretty sure we can heal that. I think crying just makes you less accurate. Pretty sure. Not positive. Get away, get away, get away, get away, get away. I just don't want to fight anything. Okay, now if we go to the library, or not the library, if we go to the hotel, that's what we need to do next. So yeah, like I said, lots of wandering, kind of just assuming you know what to do, which is never really fun in games. But, you know, it's an RPG. You know, back in the day, RPGs told you nothing. Like, the NES RPGs of old, you can actually talk. I know you can talk to her, but you're not supposed to be able to. Yeah, I missed it. Yeah, apparently if you catch up to her real quick, you can actually have a dialogue box that just says no problem here. But oh my god, they're eating her, and then they're going to eat me. Oh my god. Oh, you're losing consciousness. What could be the fate of Ness and his friends? They're dead. That's what they're in hell right now. Okay, so yeah, what do? We go to the door, and the door is locked. And we're screwed. That's game over. I'm calling out to you, who I've never met. I'm calling our friend, who we've never met. Jeff! Jeff! We need your help! I'm Paula, and I'm with another friend, Ness. We're trying to contact you. Okay, guys. So, in the next episode, we'll actually find out who this Jeff person is. But for now, guys, please like this video, favorite this video, comment this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, do ever share love. I'm Red Panda Gamer, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.